Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training. My little family at home waiting for Sophie. We're here today with Sophie and Sarah, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Sophie's first part of her training, looking forward to eventually being a service dog. So Sarah is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and Sophie has her very own training collar that's going to come home with her. She is sitting very nicely at Sarah's left, with just her sitting quietly is unusual for Sophie because she's on fire a lot. And she should be next to your left leg, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is her ability to heel. All this is very familiar to you, so the command is Sophie heel, and Sarah will take off walking. Now, one of the things that you have to remember is that we're videoing in a very small space because of the extreme heat outside. We can't have this little mushy-faced dog. When Sarah stops, she sits, and she gets praised for a good job. We can't have this little black dog outside in 100-degree heat, especially because she's a French bulldog and they don't tolerate the heat. So when Sarah stops, she sits and she gets petted for praise. This is your sit-stay exercise, another exercise that you're familiar with from Karma. And she's holding that very nicely, even though she's not exactly looking at Sarah, she's not getting up. When Sarah returns back to her, she walks right back to her shoulders. She praises her for a good job. And you know your homework is going to be to lengthen out the amount of time that she can hold it and the distance that you can go. And you can actually work Karma and Sophie together so that it's not always rough and tumble. This is your come command, and she's been taught to come and sit. And this girl can be wild and crazy, so it's going to have to be up to the family when she starts getting out of control to either put her in her playpen or put her on a leash and work her. Sarah will call her again and have her sit when she comes in so she's not jumping all over you and scratching your legs. And then we have our little mat out here, which is her place. Just like with Karma, she's learning go to place, sit, down, stay. And we've also, Sarah's been actually practicing this with her under the table, getting her ready in the future to be another little service dog. Sarah returned back to her, right back to heel. She'll heel her out of that. Back onto her place. Sit, down, stay. Now, sometimes she puts the front half of her down and the back half is up. The goal is to have her laying down correctly. And she likes her mat, and she likes go to place, and she likes down. So that's a bonus that we have going for us moving forward. So before she comes back to school for any additional training, I would want her to have a 3-minute long sit stay and a 5-minute long down stay. Sarah calls her in and has her sit. So along with her housebreaking and her obedience training, and we have started off some little bit of service dog work with her. She has done a great job. We're very, very proud of her. We know she's going to be over the moon excited to see you as well as you are to see her. She's done a good job for a crazy little Frenchie. We're very proud of her. We'll see you very soon, and thank you again for choosing Nora's.